Hi guys, welcome to a little training video that I wanted to do for you, a little bit of an intro on social media. My name is Hillary Heinrichs. I am a Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus, and this is really a compilation of a lot of different sources, a lot of different things that I've heard and have learned about how to use social media from a lot of other ambassadors. And so I wanted to put it into a presentation for you that we could use for training purposes and to help you get started and use Facebook and other social media effectively. So let's go ahead and get started. Social media is a great tool, but it can't be the only tool. So you need to remember that network marketing is also sometimes referred to as relationship marketing. And so you primarily are going to be successful if you build relationships with people. People buy Plexus from you because they trust you and because they trust that you are presenting something to them that is a good product. And so building relationship is important. That means you're going to have contact with people in person, on the phone. You can also utilize email, but moving outside of social media is going to be really important as well. However, with that being said, deciding that you wanted to reach 500 people or 100 people and doing that individually, one phone call at a time, would take a really long time. And so Facebook and other social media outlets utilizing those is a really great way to reach a huge number of people all at one time with the same message. And so that's why I think it's so important that if you're not using Facebook already to promote Plexus, then you need to be. It's going to be a valuable tool for you. Okay, some really important things to think about. Being consistent. This goes across the board for just about everything. Being consistent means and how often you post. You need to post at least once a day, and it needs to be a Plexus post. And the reason for that is because you want people to see that this is your new brand. This is your new lifestyle. And the people that are consistently posting consistently see their business grow. The people that do not post consistently, the ones that are kind of toying with it or maybe post once every now and then, they're not seeing their business grow because people don't really know, is it something that they're into? Is it something that they're just kind of dabbling with? How serious are they about these products? Because they don't seem to be that serious about it when they're not being consistent. Your consistency is going to show your passion and your dedication to what you're doing, and that you're in it for the long haul. I love that somebody told me once that not being consistent also sends a message that you're just not that into this. And you don't want to send that message to people because you want them to try it. So being consistent is really, really important. Being positive is another thing. Your personal page is now your business page if you decide to start posting about Plexus. Your attitude is also caught and not taught. So you must remain positive. You don't have to be dishonest, but just be positive. If you have something that you need to vent about, then call up your best friend, but do not vent about it on Facebook. Okay, that's going to alienate people. That's going to make it's just going to come across negatively, and you don't want that when you're trying to convince people to try something new and fantastic. That's going to apply to not only your personal Facebook page, but also our team pages. It's really important that we maintain a positive environment in there, and that's for the benefit of everybody. Remember that your image should display something people want to follow and emulate. That's the last point on this page. And you really want people, we all want to follow positive people. Nobody wants to follow someone that's negative. So think about the things that you're putting out there. Is it positive? Is it helpful? Is it kind? Is it uplifting? If it's none of those things, then maybe you should save it for something else. Being professional. This is a huge one too. And someone used this phrase recently, a couple weekends ago, and it really struck a chord with me. And if you're about to post something that you couldn't talk about in your workplace, in your office, then it doesn't have a place on your Facebook page. And that's going to be because you've decided when you started posting about Plexus that now your Facebook page is a business page. You are going to be representing your business on this page, and you need to keep it professional. So posting inappropriate material, posting a lot of really polarizing things like religion and politics, you are entitled to have whatever opinions you want about whatever topics you want. But please limit how much of that you put on your Facebook page. I think it's really detrimental to some people when they put that polarizing material on their Facebook page. It alienates people and it makes it hard for them to want to follow and try things that you're doing. So just keep that in mind. Remember that you want to be approachable. Think about what you're putting out there. If it doesn't make people want to approach you, then you don't need to put it on your Facebook page. Please make sure you're being real and authentic, but you want it to be professional. Okay, being engaging. That means you want people to interact with you on your Facebook page. Every time somebody comments on it, Facebook has algorithms that recognize when something is newsworthy or not. So for instance, if you get 3 comments on a post, Facebook automatically thinks, that's something that's a lot of people are interested in, or that people are interested in. And so your post is going to show up in a lot more people's news feeds. So that's one good reason why we say become Facebook friends with the other Plexus ambassadors, and then reach out to them and ask them for support on your post if you need to. We are happy to come in and comment on there about what Plexus has done for us, because it really is true and we really are passionate about it. And not only does that benefit you, it adds validity to your post and credibility to what you're saying, but it also makes your post more visible to people, and you want your post to be visible to others. You also might want to create a non-Plexus friends list, because it's really important that you keep engaging with people on your Facebook page that are friends of yours on Facebook that are not necessarily Plexus ambassadors. So creating a separate list for Plexus ambassadors and non-Plexus ambassadors, or non-Plexus friends, is going to be really important. And then you can go in and you can comment on your best friend's new baby, and your friend's anniversary, and your sister's new house remodel, and all those things like that. And so you still are maintaining engaging in that, in what's going on in their lives. Creating a non-Plexus call to action post. This is really, really a great idea, because the more that people comment on your posts, if they comment or like a post, you're going to maintain visibility in their newsfeed. So if you do a post like, hey, I'm looking for Halloween costume ideas, and then you have people that comment in there, if you can create a post that requires participation and gets your friends to comment, that's going to make your other posts more visible in their newsfeed. You're going to be, the Facebook algorithms recognize that you are an active friend with them, and so you're going to see them more often. They're going to see your posts more often. Being passionate and excited. You want your audience to be excited to try Plexus with you. You can add value to your audience by posting encouraging or educational posts. Those are things like, this is what the Bio Cleanse does. This is what ProBio has done for me. This is why I think gut health is so important. Or look at this testimonial that's, someone whose life has been absolutely changed by these products. People are drawn to new, exciting things, and so you need to keep things new and exciting and upbeat. Balance. This is huge too. You do not want to spam your friends. In fact, if all you post about is Plexus, your friends are going to unfollow you. They might not unfriend you, but they can unfollow you so they don't see any of your posts anymore. So it's really important that you maintain posting about things outside of Plexus. One good rule of thumb is for every Plexus post you make, you need to post something about your family, your friends, your life, whatever it is that you want to post about that has nothing to do with Plexus. That way people have a reason to keep coming back to your timeline, have a reason to keep looking at your posts, and will not want to unfollow you because they don't want to miss out on seeing your kids or what's going on with your husband's job and things like that. Keeping it balanced between those two things is going to be really important. Otherwise, people will be tempted to block or unfollow you. Making your post personal. I think this is the #1 mistake a lot of people make, besides just not being consistent. And that is that they use the share button instead of copying and pasting the content. The reason we want to use the copy and paste and not share is because when you share something, depending on the privacy settings, the other people that you're trying to share it with may not even be able to see it. Sharing a public post is visible to everyone, but if someone hasn't made their post public and you share it, only the people that you have as mutual friends are going to see it. So it really doesn't benefit them because they already saw it on somebody else's page. The other reason is you want to connect to the heart of people. And sharing a post, it takes very little effort. And so it can be easy for them to scroll right past it. Copying and pasting it is going to look like it took more effort. It could be more of an original type post. And you also need to make sure to put little blurbs at the top of your post. Let's see, there we go. Blurbs at the top of your post and why you think something is important. You can, let's see, I went backwards. There we go. There we go. Okay. Avoid using posts that look like ads. Personal testimonials and updates before I move on. Testimonials and personal updates are huge. Lifestyle posts are huge. Those are the posts that you need to be doing more often than not. Lifestyle posts include things like, wow, I have so much energy today. Thank you, Plexus. Or that was the best night's sleep I've gotten in a long time. Thank you, Plexus. Or hey, I've gone 4 days without coffee. I can't believe it. The only thing I've changed is Plexus. Those little tiny things that you think aren't a big deal are a big deal to other people. And sharing those things and how Plexus has become a part of your lifestyle, those are going to be the most effective posts. Testimonials are another great, and personal updates are really huge. You don't want to post graphics. You don't want to post ads. Just like the ads that come up on Facebook on the right-hand side of the screen that you scroll past all day long and you never look at, your posts are going to turn into that if you're posting ads and graphics. People are just going to start scrolling right past them. Avoid using the phrase message me and do not post your website underneath your Facebook post. The reason for this is twofold. If you write message me at the bottom of it, it sounds like an ad. People know that when you post something, if they want to get a hold of you about the post that you made, they know how to contact you. So you don't have to worry about that. You can just leave the phrase message me off of that completely. Posting your website. The reason for this, we don't want people to go to your website and you not know about it, and for them to look at it and decide, oh, it's too expensive, or oh, I don't know what to order, and to never consult with you. You want to be the consultant to them. You want to help them to figure out what the best products are going to be for them. And so sending them directly to your website takes you out of it completely. You need to be the middleman to them and help them explain, help them pick out the best products for them, and then send them to your website with a game plan. So posting your website in the comments or in the post is not recommended. You want to always invite people on your Plexus journey. They want to see how you succeed, and they want to see how it's working out for you. So you may have people that are watching you that you don't even realize, and a few months into it, they'll pop up and say, hey, okay, I'm ready to do Plexus. With that being said, that's all the more reason why you need to start posting about it as soon as you get it. Do not wait to get results before you start posting, okay? Go back to those lifestyle posts. They make a big difference. Facebook etiquette. Avoid using the following phrases in comments on a post. So for instance, somebody goes and writes a really heartfelt post, and in the comments you see, can I share this? What products are he or she taking? Those type of comments are going to be read by the people who just read the post, and it takes them out of that heart connection with that they had with the original writing, with the original posting. And so basically, what I'm going to tell you is that almost every person I've ever met that's written a Plexus post has had no problem with people sharing it. If you're not sure, private message that person if you really want to be sure and ask them then. But please do not comment under there, can I share this? Which products is he or she taking? Same thing. Go ahead and private message that person. You want to help others that have worked really hard to write a really heartfelt post. You want to help them maintain that connection with their audience. And so writing something like that in the bottom can sometimes distract people and take them out of that connection. Not trying to close the deal on Facebook. That goes back to consultation. If someone asks you a question about the Plexus products, if you answer their question in the comments, there may be somebody else who has the same question as them, and you've just answered it for two people. Now, normally you would think that's kind of a good thing, but if you do that in the comments, you don't know about the second person that was even interested in your products in the first place. So take it to a private message. And then if someone else is curious about it, then they can private message you if they're afraid to comment on your post, or they will comment as well. And that way you know who's interested, and you're not just putting the information out there. It could be too that the way you answer it would apply to one person but not the other. And so that's really important to think about as well. Definitely avoid arguing and getting defensive. And if you need help with that, if you have someone who has written something on your post that is argumentative or combatant with what you've posted, then please reach out to somebody that one of us, we would be happy to help you with how to word things or what to do in that situation to take care of it the best way. Smart and strategic posting strategies. Okay, you want to post one non-Plexus post daily. That's going to be something about your personal life. One Plexus post per day. Please make it personal, even if it's not about you. If it's someone else's testimonial, write why you posted it. Why did you connect with that? What drew you to that testimony? 2 times a week, post a call to comment post. That's going to be those engaging posts like, hey, what's a new I'm looking for a great restaurant to take my husband on a date. Where do you guys recommend? Or what's a great date night location? Or, hey, I'm looking to go to a movie. What movies is everybody watching? One engaging Plexus post weekly. That's a Tell Me Tuesday. That's something where you say, hey, I want to hear what Plexus has done for you. You can tag a few people if you want to, or you can private message us and say, hey, listen, I just posted to Tell Me Tuesday. Will you please go comment? And we would be happy to get on there. Now, the thing is, once 3 or more people comment on there, more of your friends are going to start seeing it. All right. So that sums up our Facebook tips. There's a lot more that I could tell you, but that's the basic outline for now. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. Thank you for sticking with me through the presentation, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a good night.